The day Grandma died, I didn't cry. The first thing I did was take the gold chain off her neck. Then I pried up the loose brick behind the stove. Inside was cash wrapped in 3 plastic bags. Only then did I pick up the phone and call my dad. They drove back overnight. The first thing they did wasn't check on Grandma. It was search the cabinets. Grandma took her last breath at dusk. The sweet potatoes on the stove were still steaming. I squatted by her bed. I held a chopstick, poking at the rice stuck in my bowl. She gasped once, then again, and then went completely still. I didn't get up. I put the bowl back by the stove first. Then I turned and walked to the bed. I looked at her. Her mouth was half open, and her eyes weren't fully shut. I gently pressed her eyelids twice and closed them for her. Then my hand moved lower. I reached the thin gold chain around her neck. The clasp was tight. It took me a few seconds to undo it. The chain slipped into my palm, heavy and solid, about 18 grams. It was the only thing Grandma had worth any money.
I stuffed it into my undershirt.
The metal pressed against my skin, cold and hard. That brick behind the stove had been loose for years. Grandma thought I didn't know, but every time she hid money in there, I was out in the yard pretending to pull weeds. I lifted the brick. Then I pulled out a tightly wrapped plastic bag. 3 layers. The inside one was tied with a rubber band. I opened it and counted. There was 4,630 yuan. I took out 3,170. I rolled it up and stuffed it into my undershirt with the chain. Then I wrapped the remaining 1,460 back up and put it in the crack. After that, I stood up and brushed the dirt off my knees. I picked up the phone by the stove and found Dad's number. Then I hit call. It rang 8 times before he answered. What? Dad, Grandma's gone. The other end went quiet for 2 seconds. When did it happen? Just now, I'm sure. Her mouth is open and she's not breathing. He went quiet again. I heard Mom say something beside him, but I couldn't make it out. We'll be there tonight. Then he hung up. I put the phone back where it was. I scooped up some sweet potatoes and sat by the stove, eating slowly. Grandma's body had already started to turn cold. The room was so quiet, even the bugs had stopped chirping. A little after 9 that night, footsteps sounded outside the yard. Flashlight beam swept through the crack in the door. Then it was pushed open. Dad walked in first, shining the flashlight everywhere. Mom followed behind him. She glanced at Grandma's bed first. No expression. Then she turned and started digging through the cabinets. Where did she keep all the stuff she saved? Mom squatted down and pulled out the wooden chest under the bed. It was full of old clothes. She threw them out one by one. Just this junk? Dad walked up to me. The flashlight hit my face, making me squint. Did your grandma hide any money? I don't know. His voice got louder. You lived with her for 11 years and you don't know. Grandma never talked to me about money. Mom found something on her side. She clicked her tongue. Only 900 something. With what was at the bottom of the chest, barely over 1,000. She stood up, patted the dust off her pants, and walked toward me. Where's your grandma's gold chain? My heart skipped, but my hands didn't shake. What chain? Don't play dumb. I saw her wearing a gold chain last month. I took half a step back, not because I was scared, but to make myself look like I was. Maybe it was Auntie 3, I said. She brought 2 chickens to visit Grandma last month. She stayed in the room for a long time. Mom's face twisted up instantly. That shameless woman, she must have tricked her out of it. Only an idiot would buy that. She started cursing, her voice getting sharper and sharper. She cursed Auntie 3 from birth.